And welcome back, and for the first time ever, this voiceover is being done in the outdoor seating area at Starbucks in Lakeland. So actually putting together a video for you this evening, Friday night, to make sure you have something to see. Anyway, this is the guys laying the heavyweight layers up on that 4-plane spar mold. And my next job was to cut out the brackets for the rudder pedals. So these are the ones that are going to allow us the rudder pedals to be mounted to the hangers and also have the connectors for the brake cylinders. So just using a bit of this 1/8 of an inch thick 60-61, and right now just drilling the holes in it, and then come back with a 3/16 inch end mill and actually mill out the pieces that you'll see in a little bit. And if you remember from last time, Jeff was putting in those foam blocks there where the seams are in the back of the cabin. So here you can see he's put the layup over the top of those to close them out, and having to wipe off the resin that runs out of the bottom there every now and then until it sets up. And this is what those little tabs look like after the milling's been done. And again, I didn't waste much material at all on those, so they came out good and didn't actually require much cleanup. And you'll see those rudder pedals eventually when they come back from milling. That's a bit of a surprise. And here's what they look like after I just did a little bit of filing on the edges and just smoothed out where the holes were and just put them in a little bit of alcohol just to clean them off. So they just go in the box with everything else for the rudder pedals. So with everything progressing with the engine, I decided it was time to put some jet fuel in it to see how it was going to work out, because we've been running it on diesel up till now. So I just went up to the airport there and got probably the least amount of jet fuel that anybody's bought, put 5 gallons in there and actually mixed it in the tank. The tank had about 2 or 3 gallons in it still. So with 5 gallons in mix, it's probably somewhere around 60-40 kind of mix. Sort of wanted to wean it on it. And this is the first time just starting it up. Obviously it's still running with just straight diesel right now. And you can see I'm looking down there into the fuel bowl. Just to watch as it sort of transitions, and you could actually see the two densities of the fuel mixing in the fuel bowl for the first minute or so until it sort of transitioned all the way over, but didn't actually have any problems at all, and all the numbers on the display were looking fairly normal. But anyway, after it warmed up, I brought it to power up, so I'll let you listen to this and see what you think. So theoretically speaking, it should have less power when running on the jet fuel because of the lower density of that fuel, less power per gallon. But I haven't noticed it yet. The Motec ECU was basically showing similar boost level, similar temperatures for the same RPM as what I've seen before, but again it's running on a mix right now. So we'll be actually just sort of transitioning it now to completely jet fuel just for a little while. and see if we have any other issues or problems with that, but it's looking good so far. And down here at Sun and Fun, it looks, I've talked to some people, but I'll give you some more information about that in a minute. Anyway, just a little bit of video from Sun and Fun. This is a CB that's seen better days, so a bit beat up. Looks, I guess it's for sale, or they're wanting somebody to restore it. As you can see there, got run into by a little Cessna 152. So it's definitely looking like it needs a lot of TLC, a lot more work than what we're working on, fortunately. Anyway, and it looks like it also seen a little bit of Second Amendment rights on it as well, as you can see from this side, and even more so from the other side. But anyway, I thought you'd show you that. And while I was down at the show here, I also spoke with Martin, who happened to be there from MT Propeller, and it turns out that they're getting super busy right now. So he's recommended that I order the prop that we need sooner rather than later, because they're on an 18-week lead time now. It was 10 weeks before, so now they've gone to 18. So we'll be ordering that soon. We've got enough information now to be able to order it and get pretty good. It's going to be a 4-bladed prop. It's going to have, you know, different blade design than what we have for the one on the test stand, but we'll end up having that probably sometime late August, early September, which will probably work in fairly well with when we really need it. And then I was also spoken to some people about you know, running jet fuel and diesel engines, and the consensus is that pretty much all I have to do is run some oil every now and then, and it shouldn't be a problem, just to keep the seals lubricated. Anyway, that's our update for this week, and I'm just enjoying my time down here in Florida, and we'll have a regular update on Tuesday. So thanks again for watching.